Hello guys, and welcome to the 104th episode of the Final Fantasy XIV series. Last episode we managed to somehow get into the queue for the big alliance raid, the Crystal Spire one, Labyrinth of the Ancients. Yeah, that one. And we managed to do it. It was very chaotic, but we managed to do it. We unlocked a bunch of quests while the episode before, and we even did Copper Bell Mine Hard, which was fucking hard. I mean, it lived up to the name, I'll tell you that much. Okay, we've never done Ormvale. We need to do that. We've done that. Let's do all of the quests that we haven't already done. Okay. Perfect. We need to do Ormvale. Wanderer's Palace. We've never done that before. Cast from the Radio. We've definitely done that one. We haven't done Paris Sirius. We've done Copper Bell. Let's queue for these two, because we also haven't done these, and then we'll just need to be able to do these two. And let's not queue as... you know what? Fuck it. Let's queue as Paladin. Let's... balls to the wall. See if we can do it. Let's also repair this. There we go. And let's keep signing up for quests. This time is for fun. An adventurer who can hold his own in battle. It just so happens I've gotten word of a new challenge for one of your talents. Requires a bit of travel and a dash of heroics, but it'd be well worth your while. Eastern Thanaland's lovely this time of year. You've heard of the training grounds of at Halatali, I'd wager. The place fell into disuse after the calamity, but some adventurer or another put it to rights. Its owner aims to train gladiators and adventurers once more, just as... Bruh, I think we've read this twice now. Ooh, Wanderer's Palace. That's scary. I don't even remember how we unlocked this. Its owners aim to train gladiators and... well... Okay, let's play this up. Are we ready? Looks like we're ready. Let's go! But where are we going? And here we will stop. And let's not go for too big pull in the future, because I'm still kind of scared. Oh god. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Use lantern oil. Okay. Oh god, he's running. He do be running, okay. Okay. Yes, I'll follow him. Okay. Let me click him. Okay, apparently that's not actually a non-berry. Okay, weird. Oh, I didn't see something in the background. Where you going? We're still missing one, dude. Weird. I guess we're going this way. Wait for everyone to get here. Hey, look at that. Owl's going back up. Yeah, I can float through these. Hold on, there's more. Oh god, we go. Okay. Well, I thought there was going to be a big pull here. I was waiting to reuse hollowed ground on a big pull. Only attack boss. Okay. Are we ready, people? The Wanderer's Palace was a lot easier than I thought. I thought it was a really long one, so I'd been avoiding it. Cool! And we had 2 bunny people. Oh yeah. Well, let's do the Sage. The Sage did great. There we go. Salute the bulk of them. They did a great job. Is he coming? I don't know if he's coming, honestly. Whew. Nice. So I want this. I want the bite-sized pudding. Oh, I'm gonna roll need on that thing. I wanna need it. Hey, and I got a commendation. Shocking, honestly. Okay, let's extract materia. Got more ring here. Ooh, Battle Dance 3. Ooh, we have a new quest. Ah, that was the one that we were waiting on. Okay. Here, let's also queue up for... Okay, let's unclick the Wanderer's Palace now that we've done that. And let's add in Sastasha. Can we do that? Yeah, we can queue for Sastasha hard. Oh, damn. Brave blocks long stop hard. Here we go. Put it on that. Let's go. Wasn't sure where to go, so I figured that was probably a good place to take a breather. Go. Nice. The dungeon looks very different from the normal version. I feel like I need to... So far, so good. Doing too bad. Nice! Good job. Okay, we did it. First one down. We'll read on this. Okay. Completely okay. It's nice to have a panic button, I will say. My panic button is right here. You liberated the goblin. I thought it called me an illiterate goblin. Which is fitting, given that I just read that as you illiterate goblin. But what do we do here? Huh, that's cool. Huh, okay then. out of that. Okay, there we go. Nice. Okay, let's check our loot list here. Read on some of this. Nice. Got anything else here with you? You gotta do stuff. Alright, we're good. We're safe. Scared, but safe. Alright, healer's doing good. We love healer here. Sadly, we do not have hollowed ground. Yes, move to the air. Okay. Interesting tactic. But we're all still alive, so that's all. This sure is interesting. Holy crap. Oh. How'd they do that? Okay, that's interesting. I am deeply confused by this fight. Okay. Gotcha, that's how you do it. Good to know. Interesting, okay. Jeez. I'm gonna honor the Tonberry outfit. Nice. Well, that was somewhat chaotic and scary, but way better than the last fight that we did, the last hard dungeon. You guys remember how Copperbell went, right? Leaving a good impression. Wait, what am I at then? 50! Look at that! That's amazing! I love that, okay. Ooh, Darklight Bracelet of Striking. Ooh. Oh, that's so sad. I'm getting rid of the one that I melded so much. So very much. Okay, Brayflock's long stop is done now. We can unclick that, and we can click Hullbreaker. And this time, let's do some DPFs. Let's do something different. Okay, just give me 1 second, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah, I'm back. I just paused the recording briefly. So hopefully that was just a very quick bathroom break to you guys. Okay, so now queued up for Ormvale. Oh, we can't queue up for Sastasha because we don't have the right item level. Oh, that's tragic. What's our item level at? Need 4. Is there any better gear we can equip? That doesn't put us over the top, huh? Wait, what are we at currency-wise? Can we get 440? We might be able to get a weapon. Wait a minute, let's check. Yeah, let's go check if we can get weapon. We can queue for Sastasha as well. Talon? No. Who was it? I think it was this person. Yeah, this seems right. No, we need 600. No accessories? No. What about you? Oh, here we go. No. Okay. Ironworks gear? No. Ain't nothing there. About Rowena's token exchange. We don't have token from Rowena. Single-handed arms exchange. Oh, that's interesting. Uncanny knickknacks? No. Alright. Well then, let's see if we can queue up for anything else that's useful. It doesn't look like... Well, that's unfortunate. Well then, let's do a couple of extra quests then. We've just done 2 dungeons, might as well take a break. Really need to figure out what to do with those. Anyway, not easy being green. Good day to you, my wayfaring friend. Say, you wouldn't happen to be the man who slew the Tonberry King, would you? Yes, I would. I knew it. Buy the onion. Oh, a fine gent for you. I'm looking for you, that is. Here's an appetizing proposal on the table, and I think you should pay him a visit. He is one of the treasure hunters at Camp Bronzeley. Oh, and he will, of course, be there with his partner. The two are inseparable, but I'll let them tell you more themselves. Well, off to Lanasia with you. Okay. The ultimate battle. Do I have that queued up? I don't. Here we go. queue that as my 5th one. There we go. Perfect. Queue up. Yeah, let's also head to Not Easy Being Green. Head over to Bronze Lake. Here we go. Aye, Blowzerg sent you here where you say? I'll be thrice damned it's you. Aye, the heroic bloke that lobbed off the Tonberry King's head. You remember us? We was the pair around the entrance to the Wanderer's Palace. Oh yes, the ones that I tried to attack. So you're right, before the great bleeding Tonberry stabbed us. Or was it we stabbed love? Indeed we were. It was most unpleasant. Now, adventurer, you are here to do something we would prefer not to do ourselves. Venture into the Wanderer's Palace again. Best we start at the beginning, eh? Like I was saying, we was hacking away at the little Tonberries when the big one snuck up behind us. Well, we tried to fight it off, but it got the best of us. Never been in worse shape, just lying there bleeding. As I thought we weren't long for the realm, but just as I was thinking of my last words, lo and behold, the Tonberries we'd been having it out with started treating us, nursing us right back to health, they did. That's when we learned the truth about the Tonberries. See, they was only menacing folk because of a curse that you lifted when you slew the Tonberry King. And art that water calm and twice as kindly again. Why, it was a right pleasure having him take care of us for a spell. It's a pity those peaceful days didn't last. A band of Mamulja, what called themselves the Silver Scales, came storming into the palace. They say they're mercenaries, but they're nothing but a scum of the bleeding realm. The howling, the blood, so many dead. As if it weren't enough, the surrounding Tonberries were locked away, deep in the ruins. Why in the name of the 12 do they deserve such a fate, I ask you? It's a little gay couple, I love it. We had grown rather fond of the Tonberries while living amongst them. They have good hearts, no matter how odd their appearance. None of that should matter anyway. This fellow is Huron and I'm Mikote. Are we lesser a couple for our difference? I should think not. I say, you look the learned type. Perhaps you made the acquaintance of one called Cerrito Carrito. I think so. Thought as much. Has he told you the Tonberry's great secret? They once looked the same as you or I. Is that not the greatest tragedy you have ever heard? To be so spurned and locked away in some horrid gaol, and by one's own people, no less. My dearest, and I know their pain all too well. We both had to leave our birthplace. Why, you ask? Simply because we were different. No, we will not sit idly by and let the Tonberries be subjected to such terrible treatment. Well said, love. But much as we'd like to have those silver scales would boot ourselves, we can't stand up to a cartload of Mamulja. So please, say you'll do it in our place. The Wanderer's Palace is the only home the Tonberries have got. Now you'll have to speak with Abazi Tarazi and get a ride on his boat across the lake. What's it now? Bon voyage? That's amazing. Not easy being green. I love the quest name. It's so silly. I love the claw. The claw. Okay. Hey, Abazi Tarazi. Come on the treasure hunter there, have you? Let's go. Hullbreaker Isle. Cool. Come on the treasure hunter's errand, have you? Well, I'll take you across the land, but be warned. The lake, but be warned, the palace you're making for is held by the Silver Scales, and their leader is the most fearsome of the lot. Need to get a macro with this, honestly. That's the tiny thing. Okay, watch for traps on the first shot. Oh lord. Once you like finish, the chest, everything else, have fun. I'm confused by their statements. Oh, my God. Oh my. So we just started existing again. Cool. That's Ollie, I don't know. Don't do it to me. No harm done. Follow him closely. Flash, what the frick? Need to rotate mitts to keep alive, and on the big ones, feel free to use your super Boloid. Okay then. Okay. Bruh. I am blind. Alright, here we go. Ooh, summoner. We love summoner. Oh my god, someone... Definitely want to practice some like openers on Monk to just get a little bit more comfy with the rotation. Now that I've got like a good full rotation and lots of dungeons to do. Oh, he's got nanners. Okay, so let's see. We want to 4. Back. Side that. So we want to nice. That's not what I meant to click. Let's read on those and read on those. Nice. Okay. Nice, look at that damage. Yeah, playing all of them, I think at level 50, I might like it the best, honestly. Because, like, okay, so here's the thing. So, we have, there's Ninja, which I feel like is fun, but it's also, it's a lot, you know? Like, thing is, with Ninja, there is so much you have to do in such quick succession right there at the beginning. With, like, the Mudara and everything, and then whenever they come up, you gotta... You know? And I think it's really cool, and I want to do it properly. But as you guys saw in some of the fights that we were doing, what would happen is I would, like, do one that I would need to do, and then I would do the same one again rather than doing what I actually wanted to do. Yeah, okay. Focus here a little bit. Yeah, so I would do like I would do them a little bit wrong. I think it could be fun, but I'd need to get a little bit more practice, I think. And then Summoner, it's fun, and I like it, and it's not too overwhelming. I like, people complain that it's like the same button simulator, but like, I do like that aspect of it. I find that aspect of it makes it a little bit easier to kind of conceptualize and keep track of more than anything. getting hit by enemies, I guess. It's okay. Kind of hard to see the AoE sometimes with all this stuff happening. There you go. Otherwise, avoid them. Every other time he goes under. Yeesh. I'm just gonna try and follow them, I guess. Sure. Okay, we're gonna focus here. Okay. Here we go. This time we want to hop in the level, I think that's what he's saying. No! I hopped in the bubble a little bit too soon. Okay. So yeah, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I like that about Summoner. It's a little bit easier to keep track of because of that. The problem is, I have to not move. And that causes me to lose my rhythm when there's mechanics to dodge and everything, right? So like, I'll be doing fine, I'll be getting in the rhythm, and then the mechanic will have that completely lose my rhythm. And then all of a sudden, I'll have to get back into the rhythm, and usually I just start, right? But then, as I feel a little bit more comfortable with the rotation. I feel like I kind of visualize it a little bit better. It makes more sense. And so I want to see if I can get to the point where the rhythm of it really comes out a bit more naturally. I do with that. That was scary. I need it. Eh? Sealed off before I get to get in again. Oh my. Okay, here we go. What do we do? Okay, here we go. I would like to join over here. I'm scared of being alone. Enemy approaching. Why is he approaching? No. So why that wasn't me? What do we do? Do we beat it? GG, thank you for fighting. Oh my god, we got 2 off belts. Didn't even realize. Terrifying. Commendation. Let's give it to our amazing healer who did a great job. Hey, look at that. Got exercise in the right. And let's salute this healer. They did a great job. Get a mantra up. Oh, that's nice. Oh, I got a thin mint. A thin mint. Well, that was cool. Come on that treasure hunter's errand, have you? Well, I'll take you across the lake, but be warned, the palace you're making for is held by the Silver Scales, and their leader is the most fearsome of the lot. Now, the Tomberries aren't friends of mine, but even I think the way the Mummelwitcher have them imprisoned is wrong. Capturing them, turning them into thralls, don't give those sellswords hell. Nice! Terrifying, but we still missing hard on that one, given that the other one was kind of terrifying to begin with. Let's go give this back. Okay, wait, let's just... this way. Oh yeah, we can change our duty finder up here. Let's remove... no. Wanderer's Palace hard requires 90 and 80. Woo, babe. Okay, well, Hullbreaker Isle, we can untick that, and now we just need these two. And then these ones. Yeah. That's so fun. There's so much towards the end of this game that I had no idea about. I mean, I figured it existed, but like never experienced it before. Oh yeah, let's get on our new. That's a gull. Amazing. That would have been fitting for the last one. Good to see you back in one piece, and with Miss Beard's coffer, no less. Let's have a look at it then. Lock's still intact, and there's no sign it's been tampered with. You did good, venturer. The chief will be right pleased. Remember, the real treasure is the friends we killed but made along the way. Indeed he is. I knew that you wouldn't disappoint me, my friend. You have my gratitude. Now you're curious as to the contents, I do not doubt. Having risked life and limb to retrieve the coffer, you've more than earned the right to that. The coffer holds the secret to Mistbeard's identity. As the Admiral, imagine. Menacing, is it not? This mask, my friend, was worn by all the individuals who borne the name Mistbeard. Mistbeard was not a man, but many. For generations, both name and mask have been inherited by those deemed worthy, and so the legend continued. But now that legend will come to an end, for the last Mistbeard has found a new purpose in life. One woman in her dream of a bright future for Limps Limits. I was right, it was the Admiral! As you know, Arn is a nation founded by pirates, and it's in Limps and Laments' blood to desire to be his own master, to reject authority and take what he wants. Some among us believe piracy is a time-honored tradition, but so long as we cling to this tradition, we'll never know lasting prosperity. These were the woman's words and Mistbeard saw wisdom in that, and he swore to do all in his power to make her dream reality. In the future she envisioned, there is no place for pirate kings but in the tales of fishwives, and so Mistbeard has chosen to consign himself and his predecessors to the pages of history. The mask symbolizes an obsolete way of life, and yet it is not without power. Should it fall into the wrong hands, another Mistbeard would rise. Hot-blooded Leminson will gather to his dread banner, and piracy will continue. Mask will never see the light of day again. On this day, the pirate king Mistbeard draws his last breath. Denson, I trust you know what to do when you get thrown in the ocean. Aye, aye, chief. Given a bit of time, the rumors of treasure will fade, just like the mist clearing. Nice. Okay, let's head back to Mordona. Oh, that would be helpful. Ah, an adventurer can hold his own in battle, just blah 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 blah. Eastern Thanaland, yep, we already read this. Its owners aim to train gladiators and adventurers once more, just as in the old days. A little paint, a little mass burial, and now the places are ready to take on challengers. If you're all at all keen on the notion, go and talk with my friend Arl down there. They'll get you in the door. Okay. This time's for fun. Oh, so it's just, oh, that's cute. Okay, so it's not like a dungeon. We're genuinely just going there to fight. Battle it out. I love that. Why am I so close? Here we go. Welcome to Halatali, where heroes are made. I'm Arl, and any friend of Hugibert is warmly regarded acquaintance of mine. Didn't mention he used to tread the sands, did he? Been trying to get that smooth-talking son of a Hydra to take up the gladiator trade again. But gets easily distracted, Hubert does. I'll wager he didn't put two and two together when he heard your name. The lad FFXIV over there was talking about, aren't you? I knew it. The liberator of Halatali himself. Thanks to you, we've made it nice and deadly in there again. Got to restore the Colosseum Games to what they were. It's no lap of luxury, I warn you. Place could use some more freshening up. And there are some lurking crawlies that need a good killing, but the brass blades are on that detail. So what do you say? Care to experience the new and improved training grounds? We'd be honored to have the liberator of Halatali return as a challenger. Hell yeah, that's so fun. Halatali hard? Yeah! Okay. Let's lock that one in as well as one of the ones that we need to do. Oh yeah, how are we doing on Elegant Tombstones? 550. Okay, we're getting closer. Okay, let's teleport back. Got to unlock a few more tonight. We won't do any more tonight, most likely, but... Here we go, Wrath of Karn. Oh, there's an industrious ant, an adventurer in need of a bit of business. If I'm not mistaken, the anthill you want is Amajani and Son's mineral concern. Something's kicked it over good. They've put a word out for adventurers. Have skill, will move fast, that sort of thing. Perfect for you, I'll warrant. The client. Bit of a handful and a mite aggressive, but nothing you can't handle. The twins. You'll find them at the Miners Guild. Talk to Sesaruka. He's the milder of the two. Awesome. And then that is all of the ones from this, and then we have this one. Blood for Stone. Is that like for the maybe Stone Vigil? I'll have to come back for that. Okay, wait. Wrath of Karn. Just return for that. Yeah, blood of stone vigil. That sounds right. And here we have Way of the Samurai. Gilding the Bilious for the Immortal Print Lanes, and something called Corkscrew, and then the Rise and Fall of the Gentleman. Woohoo! I love it. Okay, let's go over to the Miners Guild. Here we have Taking the Red, and which I believe, yeah, I know what both of these are. That's Red Mage and the Fantasia bottle. I don't want to change the color. Color is beautiful. Hey, Sesaruka. Hey, aren't you that miner who was embroiled in the Deep Canyon scandal? Not that it has any bearing on the situation, mind you. So long as you do what we ask, you'll serve just fine. Now then, the situation's like this. No, this isn't right. I'll be damned if I put our sister's fate in the stranger's hand. I'm going myself. Oh, a brilliant plan, brother. Go blundering into the sunken temple of Karn. The place is a death trap. What guarantees do we have that this adventurer can beat those traps? None. That's what. But you know better than any of these muscles, you know better than any what these muscles are capable of. What the hells do you mean you've beaten those traps already? Wait, you're the reason Neneko's in this trouble? I'm going to end you, I swear it. Calm yourself, brother. This adventurer's not to blame for what happened. Besides, he's perfect for the task. Let's start again, shall we? I'm Sesaruka. This is my twin brother, Popokuli. And as you may have gathered, we need you to mount a rescue mission into the sunken temple of Karn. After you've defeated the temple's snares and traps, the place was officially open for research. The concerned partnered with the Order of Nalthal to fund the expedition. I and the research team was led by none other than Neneko, our little sister. She is the one who wrote the book on the ruins of Silda, the research to end all research on the place. Nobody except her was going to figure out that Silda and Ulda are both descended from the Beladian civilization. The sunken temple of Karn is the native rock. No way in seven hells was she not going to lead that expedition. But who comes bumbling in? A band of relic raiders, that's who. The greedy whoresons set off a trap, and now our little sister's stuck in that stinking place. Poxy bastards putting Neneko in danger. If there aren't Tonberry mints already, you can be sure that I'll end them myself. And that's the situation as it stands. Talk to the Bibimu at the entrance to the temple, and she'll let you in. You go and get Neneko out of there in one piece, you hear? Okay. I love the Death Claw so much. It's so cool. And the fact that I just kind of hang there, no emotion, it's just so beautiful. And here we go, BB Mill. Welcome to the stately ruin that was and is the sunken temple of Karn. What a relief they actually sent someone who's been here and knows the drill. The twins? Well, that can be a little overbearing. They'll need some of that imperiousness soon enough, though, when it falls on them to run the concern. In case you didn't know, the two are the chairman's progeny and Miss Nekneko. You'll find much change within, thanks to those fool robbers. Take care, but not so much that you cannot make haste. Nice. Very exciting. Okay, well, I want to continue this. Wait, can we queue? No, we can't select that. Okay. Well, with that, I think we're probably good for the night. Though I would like to practice a little bit. So let's see. Let's go to where we know we can go to some of the farms where we know we can get the thingy. And let's see what I've got here. Okay. Let's practice our rotation here. Just a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. I just want to practice. Okay, so what we want to do... Wait a minute, do we right-click that? No, I'm still trying to right-click it. Right-click over here. There it is. Reset entity. Ah, there it is. Okay, so let's try it out. So we want to make sure we have full meditation stacks, and then we want to go with a quick rotation steel peak, and then chain those, and then go through full rotation. Okay. So, we're gonna go. And then that's where we want to mix in that. Then we go here again, dragon kick, and then we go perfect balance, boot shine, dragon kick, boot shine. Then we go perfect balance again, dragon kick, boot shine, dragon kick. Then we go dragon kick to start up our next one here. And then we go there, and then we continue. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so let's reset our striking dummy here. And try it. Okay, so we're gonna go to the other side of him. We're gonna go dragon kick. Here. Yeah, okay, we need to reset our... We actually need to reset our combo here. Properly test this. Right, there we go. Wait for that Opo dance to fall off. There, perfect. Okay. So we're going to dragon kick. We're going to dragon kick again. Go here. No, that's not what we want to do. Okay, wait. Reset the striking dummy. Let our pops here fall off. I'll do one more of these on camera, but then I'll stop recording so you guys don't have to watch me do this, because I'm sure this can't be super interesting to you guys. I just want to practice the rotation a little bit, get the muscle memory built for it, you know? Yeah, okay. What, does it fall off? I know how we can make it fall off. Switch over to Ninja, like that. There we go. Should have tried that from the beginning. Okay, so we're gonna dragon kick here. Then we're gonna dragon kick, perfect balance, and we're gonna boot shot. Dragon kick, boot shot. Perfect balance. We're gonna dragon kick, boot shot. Dragon kick. We're gonna dragon kick again. We're going to here. Switch to the side. Like that. Here, here. Go through the rotation. DPS, just out of curiosity. With that, I think that's good enough. Let's reset the striking dummy and continue. And we will end the episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!